Last week, I think the Treasury was asked how many people would face higher taxes under the Stage 3 recalibration in terms of the number of actual people. So, do you know that information?
I don't have a number to hand. I'll just talk about where that question and calculation is coming from.
Yeah.
There's a chart in our advice that shows a scenario of average tax rates by, sorry, I'm singing it through, by income, by decile, by income decile. And just, I do want to make some contextual comments about this, having read some of the debate. We put the scenario in because we wanted to illustrate the pattern of changes across those deciles. And we didn't put the scenario in because we anticipate that governments of any persuasion would wait 10 years to make a change to income tax arrangements, where there has been a lot of focus on that final 10-year point. We put it in because we wanted to show how incentives would vary by income decile and how average tax rates would change over time. So we kept this, and also we know there's a strong focus in this committee and elsewhere about the 10-year 10-year numbers. So I don't have that number to hand. I'm happy to take it on notice. I guess all I would encourage senators, in that we've been very open, well, the government released our advice, we've been very open in trying to illustrate to people how things would unfold. And even that number in the 10th year, in a sense, doesn't make sense in that calculation you just spoke of, Senator, because, you know, frankly, someone could be better off for 9 years and then kind of, you know, the average tax rate flips in the 10th year. In cumulative terms, they've been vastly better off. It all starts to become a bit silly. So, anyway, I'll leave it there.
Okay. My understanding was that you were asked to provide that number before this hearing by the...
We were asked to provide the number, and we're considering the request. I understand we have to the 26th of February.
Okay. And is there a public interest immunity claim being made over these numbers?
That'll be a matter for the Treasurer. At the moment, we're just working through the... having responded to the 191 questions on notice, I think we got for this committee,
we're more curious than the previous opposition.
I can tell you it's a workload, Senator, and then working through the other questions we have. I'm feeling very proud that we did manage to table all of our questions on notice this time. We'll work our way through it, and then it'll be a matter for government if it wants to put in a PII.
No, we appreciate that there are many questions, but do you know whether there's PII claim?
No, look. As I said, we'll work with that inquiry and we'll work with the timelines it's set out and respond to its questions on notice.
Okay.